start terus. Okay, so I'll pick up from okay. All right. This is from yesterday's class. Okay. So semalam kita dah tengok the manufacturing cost concept. Okay. And then we go through all the components in the manufacturing cost. Okay. Madam dah explain how we classify the costs incurred. Okay. So kita boleh classify cost sama ada dari segi function. Okay. You can put them into manufacturing costs ataupun non-manufacturing costs, which is your selling expenses and administration expenses. Okay. And then we can also classify the costing based on the cost behavior. Okay, so sebab tu kita ada fixed cost, kita ada variable cost, and then kita ada mixed cost as well. Right? Okay, and yesterday I showed you the summary of cost classification. Okay, this one. Right? Yang ni is very important so that you know and how to classify all your costing. Okay, kenapa classification ni penting? Sebab once you start calculations for for all the costing needed in the production, so kita kena tahu dulu that set of accounts ataupun cost tu belongs to which components. Okay, sebab tu you kena kenal pasti dulu, right? Okay, so now yesterday we did example 1. Alright, so kita dah tik-tik semalam, kita dah tengok classify the above items into product cost, period cost, prime cost and conversion cost. So I already did this yesterday. Okay, so I hope your table is all completed. Okay, so today kita akan kira pula. Alright, so we are going to determine the total amount of manufacturing costs, product costs, non-manufacturing costs and also period costs. Okay, and then kita akan kira prime cost untuk C. You need to calculate the prime cost and the conversion cost. Alright, and then untuk D kita akan determine the total amount untuk direct costs and indirect manufacturing cost. So actually B, C, D ni it's related to each other lah. Cuma bila dia classify tu dia pecahkan kepada certain aspect. Okay, so kalau macam B ni we focus more on the function of the cost. Okay, alright, and then yang ini prime cost and conversion cost is actually related from B lah. Okay, lepas tu D is when you determine the cost belongs either to direct costing ataupun indirect manufacturing cost. Okay, alright, so kita tengok A dulu. Okay, so now kita nak determine the total amount of manufacturing costs, product costs, non-manufacturing costs and also period costs. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, masa kelas malam, manufacturing costs is also product costs. Okay, so dia actually adalah benda yang sama lah. And manufacturing costs, okay, consists of direct material, alright, direct labor, okay, and manufacturing overhead. Okay, so bila you nak senaraikan dalam item untuk pengiraan, so kita kena cari yang mana ialah direct material, direct labor and also the manufacturing overhead. Okay, alright. So kalau you tengok dekat sini, okay, I go back to the cost. You have A sampai M. Okay, alright. Untuk direct material is very easy. Sebab direct material, as I mentioned yesterday, kita cuma ada satu saja item for your level. Hanya ada satu saja item untuk direct material. Okay, so dekat sini your raw material will be your direct material. Okay, and then untuk direct labor is also very easy sebab as you read the question, dia produce refrigerators, maksudnya dia berlaku dalam kilang. So kalau dalam kilang, the direct labor will be, excuse me, the one who is working in the factory. Okay, so kalau you tengok daripada A sampai M, yang kerja dalam factory will be your assembly line wages. Okay, ini merujuk kepada upah pekerja di dalam kilang. So this will be the cost for direct labor. Okay, so yang jadi masalah sekarang ni ialah kita nak cari MOH dulu. Alright, so MOH ni sebenarnya tak susah sangat. Satu, you need to determine daripada A sampai M ni, awak kena kenal pasti yang mana ialah costing yang berlaku di manufacturing sector and yang mana yang tidak berlaku di manufacturing sector. You kena segregate, kena asing. Okay, so yang dekat office, dekat pejabat tu kita dah abaikan siap-siap sebab we are only looking for manufacturing overhead. Manufacturing overhead merujuk kepada overhead yang berlaku dalam kilang. Okay, nak tahu lebih mudah, selalunya MOH dia akan ada perkataan factory dekat depan tu. So anything that is related to the factory, tapi kita tak boleh relate dia dengan direct material dan juga direct labor, automatically dia akan masuk dekat MOH. Okay, so macam A dengan B, kita tahu dia berlaku dalam factory. So A dengan B is your MOH. Okay, factory utilities is also MOH. Okay, office supplies saya abaikan terus sebab ia berlaku dalam office. So that means it has nothing to do with your manufacturing overhead. Okay, and then G, depreciation on office equipment. So this is for your office only. So yang ni pun tak ada kaitan dengan manufacturing overhead. Okay, indirect materials, dia bahan mentah, tapi bahan mentah tidak langsung. So bahan mentah tidak langsung, that will be in your factory, tapi kita tak boleh masukkan dia bawah raw materials, direct materials, and kita tak boleh masukkan dia bawah direct labor. So automatically this one will be in your MOH. Okay, alright. I dengan J simple, dua-dua ada perkataan factory kat depan. Okay, so these two will be your manufacturing overhead as well. Alright, and then you have advertisement, advertising, sales commission. Okay, these two kalau you tengok tak ada kaitan dengan produk. That means dia tidak ada kaitan dengan manufacturing. So these are the expenses yang you akan bayar selepas produk dah siap. That means in the process of selling the product, kita akan bayar untuk iklan, kita bayar commission untuk sales. So dua ni memang tak ada kena-mengena. So yang ni dia akan pergi dekat sales and admin. Alright, and then last one you have depreciation. Tapi depreciation ni is on factory building. So dia ada perkataan factory dekat situ. So automatically this will be your MOH. Okay, so your manufacturing costs, which is also your product cost. Okay, dia terdiri daripada, you'll have, okay, one, you're gonna have your raw materials, 200,000. Okay, and then kita ada direct labor. Your direct labor is your assembly line wages. You take exactly like what the item is stated in the question, ya. Jangan pergi tukar pula jadi direct material, direct labor. Direct material, direct labor tu ialah dia punya classification of items. Okay, tapi bila kita tulis untuk kira, and then kita kena senaraikan ikut item sebenar. Alright, so my MOH tadi, okay, I go back to the question, ya. Alright, so my MOH tadi yang Madam Tik ni, saya ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I have 7 items there. Alright, so you just list down everything. Okay, so for your MOH, you have 7 items here, which is your indirect materials, factory utilities, factory property taxes, factory supervisory salaries. Okay, yang ni merujuk pada supervisor kilang. Depreciation, on factory building, factory equipment rent, factory building insurance. Okay, so yang ini ialah jumlah kos pengeluaran ataupun manufacturing cost. Manufacturing cost is also your product cost. So kalau soalan minta awak kira product cost, you don't need to calculate again. Just tulis je bersamaan dengan 285525. Make sure your answer ada RM. Saya dah letak RM dekat atasnya. Okay, for costing, okay, we are not doing mathematics, we are doing accounts. So bila kita buat accounts, setiap figure ni dia datang bersama item. Okay, so bila dia datang bersama item, I tak boleh kira 200,000 campur 70,000 campur 10,000 campur 800 campur 125 macam tu. Lepas tu letak total. Okay, yang ini is a big no in accounts. Right, sebab nanti bila awak jawab PSPM 2 in a subjective format, okay, there won't be any marks given here sebab kita tak tahu setiap number ni represent which item. Okay, so kalau you buat macam ni, markah dia tak akan full lah, even though you get the correct answer. Okay, so bila kita kira untuk costing, make sure you have the items and the figures together as well. Alright, so sebab tu dalam accounts kita akan kira dia ke bawah macam ni. You tak kira macam ayat matematik yang macam Madam Pangkah di sini. Okay, so untuk accounts, you don't do calculations like this. Alright, this is a big no lah. Okay, untuk accounts, make sure you kira ke bawah. Sebab every item comes, every figures come with a specific item. So kena kira satu-satu. Okay, alright, so that is for your manufacturing cost. Okay, alright, kita tengok non-manufacturing cost. Okay, non-manufacturing cost macam tadi kalau kita dekat sesebuah company, okay, so the company is manufacturing its own product. So kita ada factory and then kita ada office. Okay, so dekat factory ni will be manufacturing cost, and dekat office ni will be non-manufacturing cost. So non-manufacturing cost, macam saya explain yesterday, ada dua item yang merupakan non-manufacturing cost, which is your selling expense and also your administrative ataupun administration expense. Okay, SE ni, when you add together with the administrations atau administrative expense ni, yang ni is equals to period cost. This one. Okay, so kalau soalan minta you kira non-manufacturing cost, actually you are calculating the period cost. So yang saya akan cari dalam soalan tadi adalah belanja ataupun bayaran yang saya buat di luar daripada factory, which is in the office itself. Okay, so item yang kita akan senaraikan dalam period cost will be office supplies 400, depreciation on office equipment, this is depreciation as well, tapi ini untuk office, so dia masuk di period cost. Just now was depreciation on factory building, yang tu dia masuk dekat manufacturing. Okay, and then you have advertisements, advertising, and then you have your sales commission. Okay, so your non-manufacturing cost, aka period cost, the amount is 82,050 ringgit. Okay, so that is the amount for period cost. Okay, alright. Ada apa-apa nak tanya tak so far? Anything to ask? Ada? Tak ada? Okay, ya. Ada ke? Nope. Okay, so I just proceed. Okay, next we are going to calculate the prime cost and conversion cost. Okay, prime cost kita tahu ada dua item dalam situ. Okay, so prime cost and conversion cost. Okay, dua item ni dia berlaku di factory. These two. Dia berlaku di factory. Okay, so dalam factory, you ada direct material, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead. Ada 3. Okay, so direct material plus direct labor will be your prime cost. Okay, tapi direct labor plus manufacturing overhead, okay, will be your conversion cost. Okay, alright. Hold on a second. Okay. Siapa ambil nota untuk Glenn? Are you there, Glenn?
Yes, madam.
Okay, alright. Glenisa, you block mana?
Block A.
Block A. Block A just now I letak 32 units. Okay. Does anyone from block A ambil extra? Ataupun does anyone from A07 di block A ambil untuk Glenisa? Ada tak? Sebab saya memang bagi ngam-ngam. Kalau saya bagi ngam-ngam tu should be there lah. Ada tak yang ambil lebih? Anyone from 07 yang ambil untuk block A tadi? Did you take for your friend? Ada tak? Tak ada. Okay, tak apa Glenisa. Mean like we'll settle this after the class. Boleh ya, Glenn? Alright?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay ke, Glenn?
Ya, okay. Thank you, madam.
Okay. Alright. Nanti kita discuss dalam group. Okay. Alright. So next we go to the prime cost and conversion cost tadi. So prime cost ada 2 saja item. Okay. So that will be your direct materials. Okay. And also your direct labor. Which is in the question ialah raw materials dan assembly line wages. So you get the answer for prime cost. Okay. And kalau madam nak kira conversion cost, okay, sebab conversion cost ni manufacturing overhead tak pernah dikira lagi. So you kena list down everything again. So you have your assembly line wages. That will be, this one is your direct labor. Okay. Lepas tu, your MOH tadi, you senaraikan yang 7 tadi. So you have indirect materials, you have factory utilities, factory property taxes, sampai ke factory building insurance. So your conversion cost will be 85,525. Okay, alright. So last kali kita nak kira direct cost. Okay, so direct cost is actually prime cost lah. Alright, so kita nak kira direct cost, it's actually prime cost. Kalau you tengok dekat atas, you dah kira dah pun. Okay, prime cost, dah ada dah. So in this type of question, when A, B, C, D are related to one another, so bila kita ada satu item yang kita boleh tarik je jawapan dari atas, so you don't need to calculate again. So untuk kira direct cost ni, I just take the prime cost amount. Okay, so saya terus letaklah figure tu, which is 270,000. Okay, so di mana yang madam kira tu? Madam kira dekat sini, masa saya kira prime cost tadi. Sebab prime cost is also direct cost. Okay, kalau MOH, dia walaupun dalam kilang, tapi it's indirect cost. Okay, so sekarang kita nak kira indirect cost. Okay, so direct cost I dah kira. I tak payah kira, sorry. I dah tak payah kira sebab I ambil direct from that prime cost. So now I am supposed to calculate the indirect manufacturing cost. Okay, indirect manufacturing cost is actually merujuk kepada your manufacturing overhead. That's 7 items. Okay, so MOH will be 15,525 ringgit. Okay. Alright. Sampai sini ada apa-apa nak tanya? You have anything to ask me? Ada soalan? Tak ada. Tak ada? Okay. Ada 104 orang saja. Okay. Later after the class, I'll share you the link for the attendance. Okay. Alright. So we are done with the calculations for the costing. Okay. So kalau you tengok dalam nota, I have additional notes dekat sini. Yang bold ni. Okay. This is something that you need to understand and figure out nanti. Okay. So nanti dalam soalan, bila kita nak kira sales unit, how do you get sales unit? Sales unit tu ialah apabila kita ambil beginning units, okay, of finished goods plus production units, okay, and then kita akan minus dengan ending units of finished goods. Okay, so this is actually beginning inventory and ending inventory lah yang kamu belajar dalam semester 1. Okay, tapi bila kita masuk semester 2, your beginning inventory dengan ending inventory, you tak boleh letak beginning inventory dengan ending inventory sahaja. Sebab dalam AA025, you ada 3 jenis inventory yang berbeza, which is your raw materials inventory, work in process inventory, and finished goods inventory. Okay, so yang dalam senarai untuk kira unit di sales tu, kita guna beginning units atau beginning inventory in the finished goods inventory, and ending pun kita ambil daripada finished goods inventory as well. Alright, okay. So once you are done with the calculation of costing, yang itu is a separate one. Okay, so now kita nak prepare statements. Okay, so statement untuk AA025, we have 2 types of statements yang kita akan guna ulang-ulang kali lah. Alright, we seldom focus on financial position. Okay, we focus more on income statement. Tapi sebelum you are able to prepare comprehensive income statement, okay, kita kena sediakan dulu statement of cost of good manufactured. Okay, yang ini AA015 tak ada sebab kita tak produce produk sendiri. We focus more on merchandise and services kan. So barang-barang tu yang dah siap kita jual balik. Tapi bila kita masuk AA025, you are a manufacturing company. Okay, a manufacturing business. So kita kira dulu cost of good manufactured sebab kita tak ada purchase barang siap. Kita purchase dalam bentuk bahan mentah. Okay, raw materials. Okay, so you need to process that. Then only you can transfer to your statement of comprehensive income statement. Okay, kita tengok dekat bawah tu, I give you the format. Okay, nampak macam susah nak hafal. Tapi actually, okay, this is a statement. Bila statement, it's a formatted statement lah. Yang ni you must comply to GAAP standard. Okay, so dia macam biasa ada nama company, and then the name of the statement is statement of cost of goods manufactured for the year ended. Ni ada tarikh lah dekat sini. Okay, alright. So nak tengok dia punya statement nampak macam susah. Actually dia tak susah. Kita nak kira cost barang di kilang, KBDK. Alright, cost barang di kilang. So cost barang di kilang actually dia terbahagi kepada 3 pecahan. Okay, so I highlight for you so that you can see clearer. Okay, yang madam colorkan merah tu is actually referring to raw materials. Okay, so yang di bahagian atas ni kita kira bahan mentah. Okay, lepas tu kita akan campurkan dengan direct labor ataupun buruh langsung. Okay, that one madam colorkan dengan orange. Okay, alright, that will be your direct labor. Lepas tu kita campurkan dengan manufacturing overhead. Okay, so that one ialah MOH. Okay, kalau you tengok dekat sini, apa yang kita kira dekat atas ni is actually manufacturing cost. Okay, ataupun the one that you did earlier. Yeah, so this is your direct material. Okay, this is your direct labor and this is your manufacturing overhead. Okay, alright. Kita tengok direct material dulu. Okay, direct material, you just cannot just take the item from the list sebab kamu kena faham dia adalah inventory yang, dia adalah cost yang boleh diinventorykan. So direct materials dalam kilang, kalau dia start satu hari bulan tu, dia bukan ambil saja direct material yang baru dibeli. Dalam kilang tu dah ada direct material yang baki daripada kemarin. So that is why you akan ada raw materials inventory. Okay, beginning for raw materials inventory. And then kita akan campurkan dengan the raw materials purchase. Maksudnya ini ialah belian yang baru. So kita akan tambah dengan raw material yang baru dibeli. Okay, so raw materials, beginning inventory untuk raw materials, campur raw materials purchase, kita akan dapat raw materials available for use. Okay, kalau dulu you buat purchase, dia akan jadi beginning inventory plus purchase, you akan dapat cost of good available for sale. Kan? Itu sebab barang tu dalam bentuk barang siap. Sekarang ni dia dalam bentuk raw materials lagi. Okay? Alright. So your raw materials available for use, when you minus it, okay, bila kita tolak dengan ending inventory for raw materials, kita akan dapat direct material use, bahan mentah digunakan. So sebenarnya bahan mentah digunakan tu ialah baki bahan mentah campur, bahan mentah yang baru dibeli, tolak baki akhir bahan mentah. So you akan dapat jumlah bahan mentah yang digunakan. Okay, alright. So this is the first item, which is your direct material. And then kita akan campur dengan direct labor. Okay, so setengah soalan, direct labor dia terus bagi figure saja. So I tak perlulah letak apa item dekat bawah tu sebab it's not stated in the question. Tapi untuk soalan ni, direct labor tu ada item. So you kena senaraikan lah. So not necessarily setiap kali direct labor tu will be assembly line wages. Tengok pada soalan. Kalau dia kilang baju, mungkin dekat assembly line wages ni, Meda akan tulis tailor lah. Bergantung pada soalan. Tapi kalau soalan tak mention apa-apa, dia just tulis direct labor sama dengan 10,000 contoh. So 10,000 tu I terus letak di direct labor. Okay. So one item is direct material, warna merah ni. Lepas tu yang orange ni will be my direct labor. Okay, and then I will list down all my manufacturing overhead. Okay, yang dekat sini ada 4 saja. Ini ialah contoh. Okay, you jangan pula lurus bendul sangat. Every time you dapat soalan, you cari 4 ni saja. Yang lain you tak mau letak. No, that is wrong lah. Anything that is related to manufacturing overhead, we will list down here. So once you listed everything, kita akan dapat total manufacturing overhead. So dia akan letak total dekat the second column. Okay, so A plus B plus C. You akan dapat total current manufacturing cost. This one. Okay, so ini adalah cost bahan di kilang. Okay, cost barang di kilang. Okay, semasa. Okay, tapi you kena ingat, itu yang baru masuk. Tapi kilang sebab dia ongoing proses kan, semasa you masukkan bahan mentah baru, ada bahan mentah yang sedang diproses. Okay, Azlan tanya, sekejap ya. I go to the chat. Azlan tanya, Madam kalau dalam question dia tak bagi tahu DL, just letak nilai. That means kita letak je dia sebagai direct labor, Azlan. You don't need to find apa nama pekerjaan dia ataupun apa dia punya specific account. Okay, just put under direct labor. Boleh? Okay. Alright, so now saya dah ada total manufacturing cost. Okay, alright. And then, tak siap lagi ya. Sebab I need to find the cost of good manufactured. Maknanya saya kena kira semua cost yang berlaku dalam kilang pada tahun tersebut. Termasuk yang sedang diproses dan yang baru saja dibawa masuk untuk diproses. So you kena tambah dengan work in process inventory the beginning inventory for work in process. Okay, bila A plus B plus C ni, kita tambah dengan total work in process beginning, you akan dapat total cost of work in process. And bila you minus dengan work in process ending, kenapa you kena minus? Sebab maksudnya barang tu tak siap lagi. So dia still tengah proses kan? So you akan minus dengan ending inventory for work in process, and nilai akhir tu you akan dapat cost of good manufactured. Okay? Alright. Kenapa awak kena kira ni? Okay, cost of good manufactured, nilai ni nanti kita akan transfer ke income statement. Okay, di mana saya akan letak item ni? Saya akan letak di COGS. Okay, alright. So sebab tu you need to prepare this. So once you get the cost of good manufactured, that figure kita akan bawa ke income statement. Okay, so bila saya prepare comprehensive income statement, okay, yang madam kira tadi tu ialah nilai yang kita masukkan di sini. Tu ada bintang tu kan. The one that you calculated in your cost of good manufactured statement, okay, will be transferred here. So bila saya prepare comprehensive income statement macam biasa, ada nama company, and then you have the name of the statement. For the year ended, lepas tu ada tarikh lah dekat tepi ni, right, as usual. Okay, so then kita akan prepare macam biasa. So you have your sales. So kalau sales ada discount ke what not, you akan tolak macam biasalah. So kalau ada returns, you akan tolak dekat sini. Kalau ada discount pun you akan tolak dekat sini untuk dapat the net sales. Macam biasa. Okay, and then kita akan minus COGS. Okay, previously in AA015, COGS tu you akan ambil beginning inventory plus purchase minus ending inventory, you akan dapat COGS, right? Okay, tapi that is for merchandise company. Sekarang kita bukan merchandise lagi ya. Kita ada kilang kita sendiri. We produce our own product. Okay, so you akan ambil beginning inventory, tapi kita akan ambil finished goods inventory sahaja. So this will be your beginning inventory in finished goods plus COGM. Di mana dapat COGM tadi? COGM ni tadi madam dapat daripada statement yang saya prepare di atas tadi. Okay, alright. And then kita akan minus dengan, okay, these two you'll get cost of good available for sale. Okay, lepas tu kita minus dengan ending inventory for finished goods, you akan dapat cost of goods sold. Sama. Cuma bezanya, dekat dalam ni, you tak nampak langsung purchase. Okay, kenapa? Sebab saya tak purchase barang siap. Saya purchase bahan mentah. So di mana saya kira apa-apa saja yang berkaitan dengan bahan mentah, that will be here. Di sini. Okay, so your purchases for your raw materials semua akan ada kat sini. Okay, so let's say bila saya beli bahan mentah, madam kena bayar duty, atau madam kena bayar insurance, atau madam kena bayar cost for for pengangkutan, freight in. You ingat kan freight in? Kalau dulu freight in kita letak dekat purchase. Tapi now freight in kita nak masuk dekat mana? Kalau freight in, kita akan masuk semua expenses tu di sini lah. Apa-apa yang berkaitan sebab beli sekarang ni awak beli dalam bentuk bahan mentah. So anything that is related to raw materials will be calculated in the cost of good manufactured statement. So apa yang berkaitan dengan di direct materials, kita campur dekat situ. Okay, so your raw materials purchase ni nanti kalau ada tax, insurance, levy, duty, freight in, semua tu kita akan campur kat sini. Okay, macam biasalah. Sebab ini ialah purchase kan sebenarnya. So anything that is related to the purchase will be added there. Okay, alright. So nanti dah dapat cost of good manufactured macam biasa kita transfer sajalah. Okay, so once you get your cost of goods sold, so sales macam biasa, sales minus COGS, kita dapat gross profit. Okay, and then kita akan minus dengan operating expenses. Okay, operating expenses ni bergantung pada soalan. Ada setengah soalan dia dah letak dalam group and dia terus letak sebagai satu item, which is sales expenses and administrative expenses. So you just take the figure and put there. Tapi kalau dalam soalan dia bagi awak detail satu-satu, sales tu dia bagi commission, ni. So I kena senaraikan penuh dalam statement. Okay, alright. Okay, before saya lupa, so macam biasalah, sorry you get your gross profit, you minus your expenses, you get your net profit. Okay, contoh katakan dalam soalan dia dah suruh awak kira macam ni dari awal dia dah suruh awak kira semua ni, lepas tu dia suruh awak buat statement. Perlu tak senarai balik yang ini? Walaupun dekat atas you dah ada table, you kira satu-satu kan. Contoh dekat atas dia dah suruh kira manufacturing overhead. So you dah buat satu table kecil, you dah senaraikan all the manufacturing overhead, you dah dapat total. So bila you nak sediakan statement, should I list down again dan kira balik ataupun I just take the total? Okay, ini saya nak ingatkan ya. Kalau dia kira biasa, you boleh tarik jawapan dari atas dan kira di bawah. Tetapi kalau kita buat statement, okay, if you are doing a statement, okay, dia mesti complete, lengkap, full format. That means walaupun raw materials tu awak dah kira kat atas, direct labor you dah kira dekat atas, manufacturing overhead pun you dah pernah kira dekat atas, you tak boleh just tarik saja figure tu bawa turun you still kena kira balik. Sebab statement mesti lengkap. Walaupun di atas dalam soalan tu dah dikira sebelumnya. Okay, kalau you just tarik saja figure tu letak di bawah, you dapat setengah markah sajalah. For the itemized manufacturing overhead tu kita tak dapat markah, so rugi. Okay, so awak kena ingat ni, whenever you are preparing a statement, make sure your statement must be in full. There's no shortcut Walaupun dekat atas awak dah kira, you kena ulang balik lah, senarai balik macam biasa. Kalau ada 10, 10 lah. Kalau ada 8, 8 lah. Penat ke? Memang penat lah. Tapi, you mesti faham lah, bila kita mengira dalam bentuk lazim biasa, you boleh carry forward the answers below. Boleh bawa ke bawah. Tapi kalau we are preparing a statement, okay, that statement must be in a complete format. So, awak kena ulang balik nilai itu dan masukkan. Okay, alright. So once you are done with your cost of good manufactured, kita akan bawa figure tu ke income statement to calculate our net profit. Okay, alright. So basically untuk AA025, your comprehensive income statement tu dia tak complicated sangat lah. Okay, sebab all the items yang related to purchases tu kita dah masukkan dalam cost of good manufactured statement. Alright, okay. So we look at example 2. Okay, kita buat sama-sama example 2. Okay, you ada account receivable, you ada sales, you ada assembly line wages, factory utilities, factory supervisory salaries, plant and equipments, factory taxes. Okay, raw material March 1, raw material March 31st. That means this is beginning inventory, this is ending inventory for raw materials. Finished goods pun sama, you ada March 1st and March 31st. This is your beginning inventory for finished goods. This is your ending inventory for finished goods. And then work in process pun sama, beginning and ending. So awak tengok yang ni, these are all inventories. So inventories awak dalam semester 1 you tahu ada satu je. Tapi actually inventories dia ada banyak And in AA025 kita dedahkan you kepada 3 jenis inventory yang berbeza. And then you have your factory maintenance, advertising and raw material purchase. Okay, sorry. Raw material purchase. Okay. Lepas tu kita ada sales commission, accumulated depreciation, sales expense, admin expense depreciation on plants and factory equipment. Okay, soalan minta you sediakan COGM. Okay, statement of cost of good manufactured and statement of comprehensive income. Okay, so I kena tengok balik item tu apa yang masuk di mana. Okay, account receivable, ini asset ah. So ni tak ada kena mengena. Kalau you buat financial position baru ada. Okay, alright, sales kita akan masuk dalam income statement. Okay, assembly line wages. Okay, hold on ah. I clear up my tick dekat sini so that nampak clear sikit lah. Okay, so accounts receivable tak masuk sebab dia asset. Okay, sales kita akan masuk income statement. Okay, assembly line wages kita masuk mana? Cost of good manufactured. Okay, I letak M saja. Alright, and then kita ada factory utilities, that is your MOH. Okay, sebab tu classification of accounts is very important ya, supaya kita boleh tahu kita nak transfer dia pergi mana. So kalau utilities untuk factory, dia ialah manufacturing overhead. Ini masuk manufacturing, cost of good manufactured. Supervisor salary pun MOH masuk dalam COGM. Okay, I write in full lah kan. Nanti awak pening-pening pula. Okay, so this will be my COGM. This is also COGM. Yang ni pun COGM. Okay, plants and equipment. Yang ni tak ada kena mengena. Ini ialah asset. So dia sepatutnya masuk financial position. Factory taxes. That is bayaran expenses. Tapi berlaku dekat kilang. So that is your MOH. Dia akan masuk COGM. Okay. Alright. Raw materials. You ada a few raw materials dekat sini. Okay. So untuk raw materials ni masuk COGM. Okay. Untuk work in process pun masuk COGM. Yang dua ni masuk income statement. Alright. Okay, factory maintenance, that is actually MOH. So dia masuk COGM. Okay, advertising and raw material, advertising is income statement, itu expenses ya, for sales. Raw material purchase, yang ni ialah COGM. Okay, alright, next you have your sales commission. Okay, sales commission ialah sales expense that will be in your income statement. Accumulated depreciation. Accumulated bukannya depreciation expense. So yang ni tak ada kena mengena lah. Okay, that one should be in your financial position. Okay, sales expense, that will be in your income statement. Administrative expense, income statement. Depreciation on plants and factory equipments. Ada orang nampak plant, dia ingat pokok. Okay, dalam accounting, plant is actually referring to your factory and the machineries and all inside that lah. That's a plant. That's a plant in accounting. Bukan plant yang kita masuk dalam pasu bunga kita tanam tu ya. So kalau you nampak depreciation on plants, you mesti janganlah ingat dia bunga rose ke bunga raya ke apa ya. Plants is in accounting is actually referring to your factory and logis. Okay. So this is actually MOH. So that will be in your COGM. Okay, so once you dah classify everything, baru boleh prepare cost of good manufactured. Okay, alright. So macam biasa, ada tajuk, ada nama company, statement of cost of good manufactured. Okay, this is cost of good manufactured statement. So dia for the month ended atau for the year ended. Okay, how do I know dia ni for the month ended? You go back to the questions ya. Dia kata for the month ending 31st 31st March 2019. So this is where I get the title for my statement. Okay, alright. So, alamak, dah keluar jawapan pula ya. Okay, so satu, kita akan start dengan direct materials. Okay, kita akan masukkan raw materials inventory, the beginning raw materials inventory, which is 900. Okay, and then kita akan plus dengan raw material purchase, that will be 20,000. Betul? Raw materials inventory March 1st is 9,000. Raw material purchase is 20,000. So you get your raw materials available for sale. Okay. And then ada apa-apa tak yang berkaitan dengan raw materials? Tak ada taxes, tak ada what not. So kita just terus minus raw materials inventory ending. Kalau you tak nak tulis ending dengan beginning dekat sini, you tulis 1st March, 31st March, boleh, accepted. Okay, tapi you must know how to differentiate lah your beginning inventory and your ending inventory. Okay, so your raw materials inventory ending is 11,000. So bila kita minus, kita akan dapat direct material use, which is 18,000. Okay, so part for the raw materials selesai. Direct materials, okay. Right, now kita akan kira direct labor. Okay, awak tengok dalam soalan, direct labor, dia tak ada, dia ada nama dekat sini kan? It's assembly line wages. Okay, so I kena ada tajuk dia, which is direct labor, and I akan senaraikan apa dia punya direct labor. That is the assembly line wages. Kalau tak ada, that means yang ni tak ada lah. 22,000 tu terus di sini. Faham eh? So 22,000 tu akan ada dekat sini. Okay, kalau tak ada. Tapi sebab soalan ni ada, so I need to put the name for the labor. So that will be the assembly line wages, 22,000. Okay, so kita dah ada dua item. Kita dah ada direct materials, kita dah ada direct labor. So now I am supposed to list down all my manufacturing overhead. Okay, so manufacturing overhead dalam soalan tadi, kita ada factory utilities, factory maintenance, factory supervisory salaries. Lepas tu kita ada factory taxes. Yang ni typo dia lari sikit. Dah. Okay, factory taxes 2,000. Factory maintenance 4,000. Depreciation expense for the plant and factory equipment tadi 6,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ni is actually your manufacturing overhead and the total is 19,000 here. So the total for manufacturing overhead is 19,000. Okay, alright. So now your total current manufacturing cost is 59,000, which is A plus B plus C. Okay, and then kita akan campur dengan work in process, the beginning inventory for work in process. So you akan dapat total cost of work in process. Okay, total of current work in process minus work in process ending, you'll get your cost of goods manufactured. So this 69,000 kita akan transfer dalam COGS di bawah. Okay, alright. Sampai sini ada apa-apa nak tanya? You have anything to ask me? Ke tidur ni lepas makan nasi?
Tak ada, madam.
Tak ada.
Okay,
Okay.
madam.
Right. Okay, I proceed. Okay, next. We will prepare the comprehensive income statement. Macam biasa. Ada nama company. Ada nama statement. And then ada tarikh jugalah. Tarikh sama. Okay. Alright, so you have your sales. Sebab tadi sales tu dia just ada sales saja, tak ada discount, tak ada return. So that is considered the net sales. Okay, so sales ialah 90,000. Your beginning inventory for finished goods is 18,000. Okay. Yang 69,000 tadi dekat atas, kita bawa turun di sini. So your cost of goods manufactured is 69,000 brought from the cost of good manufactured statement. Okay, so bila finished goods inventory beginning plus COGM, kita akan dapat cost of good available for sale 87,000. And kita minus dengan ending inventory, you akan dapat cost of goods sold. Okay, which is 80,000 minus dengan 90,000 your net sales tadi, kita akan dapat gross of 10,000 ringgit. Okay, so this is your gross profit. Okay, lepas tu kita akan minus dengan all your operating expenses. So expenses you ada 4 tadi. Kita ada sales expense, okay, sales commission, advertising and administrative expenses. Okay, yang ni awak tengok pada soalan ada setengah soalan dia letak administrative, ada setengah soalan dia letak administration. So you just follow exactly what is given in the question. Jangan ubah. Alright, so expenses kita 30,000. So your gross earlier was 10 minus expenses of 30,000. So you get a net profit. Okay, yang ni I kena ulang balik, takut lupa. Kalau madam tulis di sini net profit, okay, my answer should be in bracket. So kita fahamlah, nampak net profit tapi dia bracket is actually a loss. Tapi kalau sini, you dah tulis siap-siap net loss. Okay, your answer jangan letak bracket dah. Loss lah. Okay, so there won't be any bracket here. Okay, tapi I prefer for you not to write as net loss. Okay, sebab nilai sebenarnya yang you nak cari ialah net profit. Cuma di sini net profit kamu ialah negatif RM20,000. Okay, so just leave the answers as net profit tapi in bracket lah because you're getting a loss. Okay, tapi kalau you nak juga tulis net loss tak ada masalah, dia tak salah. Tapi bila dah tulis net loss dekat sini, yang ni janganlah tulis bracket lagi. Dah terang-terang dia loss kan, just write 20,000 lah, no more brackets. Sebab kalau net loss brackets, that means you're getting a profit. Okay, alright. So itu untuk statement. Okay. Any question? Ada soalan? Tak ada. Semua orang dah dapat nota kan? Okay. Alright. So di belakang soalan ni, we go straight to tutorials. Okay. Alright. Tutorials untuk chapter 2. Kita ada banyaknya. Kita ada 11 soalan. Okay Okay, dengar betul-betul. Okay sebab soalan ni saya akan discuss dengan kamu hari Khamis. So you need to do it today and tomorrow lah. Okay, sebab hari Khamis kita dah bincang. Okay, untuk soalan 1, tak perlu salin. Awak jawab je dekat sini. It's your nota kan? You conteng lah. Boleh Okay Alright. Faham Okay, soalan 2. Soalan 2 sampai soalan 11 dijawab dalam kertas yang berasingan. Okay, sebab soalan jawapan ni nanti selepas bincang you akan hantar dekat madam. So in your answer sheet should be question 2 until question 11. Okay, so we will answer everything lah. So kalau dia minta statement, you buat statement. Kalau dia minta calculations biasa je, you kira lah macam biasa. Okay, so we will discuss the question on Thursday. Okay, and then I need you to collect everything and then pass it to me. Tengok nanti macam mana. But you still need to hand the tutorials to me. Kenapa Izzat tiba-tiba alamak pula dia ni? Why is that? Belum apa-apa sudah alamak. Alamak aduh pula. Kenapa Haikal jatuh katil? Tak ada. Banyak sangat ke? Sikit lah tu. Considering you dah lama cuti kan? Gisau. Okay. Tak ada apa nak risaulah. Alright. Okay, so okay, so video kelas hari ni nanti madam akan upload ke YouTube macam biasa. So for those who miss the items ataupun like yang dia punya line tu lagging tadi kan, you can go through my video lah later. Okay, so we will discuss the tutorials on Thursday, hari Khamis. Hari Khamis kelas pagi kan? Okay, alright. Ada apa-apa nak tanya tak untuk topic 2? You have anything to ask me? Madam, bolehkah video YouTube madam tu madam letak download option? Actually, video saya semua boleh download. Cuma the first 1 or 2 days tu dia memang tak ada features download tu, dia memang tak keluar lagi. Tapi after 24 hours or 48 hours memang dia akan ada auto. Saya tak set apa-apa dia memang selepas 48 hours tu baru boleh download. So bukan salah I lah, salah YouTube. Okay. Video saya semua boleh download, tak ada masalah. Okay. Boleh Nis Rina? Okay. Ada apa-apa lagi nak tanya tak? Tak ada?
Setakat ni tak ada, madam.
Tak ada. Okay, good. So you just like go through the videos and do the latihan slow-slow. Buat sendiri. Jangan tiru-tiru macam Sam lepas. Sebab nanti terciduk. Okay. And then we'll discuss the answers on Thursday. So once we finish discussing topic 2, that means next week kita dah masuk topic 3. Okay? Dengan Madam Sherlyn dia lajulah. So 1 minggu kita habis 2 topik. Okay, so next week sebab kita ada 7 hours, next week kita akan ada topic 3 and topic 4 sekali kot. Tengok macam mana. Alright? Okay, so ada apa-apa nak tanya tak? Tak ada?
Tak ada, madam.
Tak ada, okay.